Okay, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala sharafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma infa'ni bima allamtani wa allimni ma yanfa'uni wa zidni ilman. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So welcome to this session number 13th. So today inshallah we are going to take a look at another fragment, I think the fourth in the series out of the five. The other three that we have studied is idafa, harf of jar and its victim, harf of nasb and its victim. So today we are going to take a look at the fourth relationship. So if you remember, in the beginning of this second phase of our studies, I told you that we are going to study different relationships, all in all 5 different relationships, and this is the fourth one. And those who have put enough efforts to master the SNGT, to understand the status, number, gender, type, then inshallah today you will see the bigger of its fruit, because this topic is Mawsuf Sifa. So today we are going to study Mawsuf Sifa, which in some syllabus is also referred as Naat and Man'oot. Okay, but generally speaking, most of the syllabus, even in the Arabic, proper Arabic literature, they call it as Mawsuf Sifa. So we will go with Mawsuf Sifa. So Mawsuf Sifa is the noun and adjective response to the English language. So in English language, whatever we have noun and adjective, that's what it is referred to as Mawsuf Sifa in the Arabic language. We have got a taste of it. We have already indirectly alluded to it. I even touched upon it when we were studying the construction of Bismillah Rahman Rahim, right? At that time we had discussed Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, why they are in the particular state or in the jar state, and I had touched upon you that these are the attributes or sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyway, unless you have any question, we can get started. Let me share the slide. So everybody able to see Mawsuf Sifa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as I told you, this is going to be the noun and adjective response to the English language. So in English language also, we have got noun and adjective. So many a times there is a ism, there is a noun, and there is a word which is describing it. So as I gave you some examples during that Bismillah Rahman Rahim construction, let's say little baby. Little baby. So baby is the noun, little is the word which is describing the baby. How is the baby? The baby is little, cute baby. Okay. Hardworking mother. So hardworking would be the sifa. So any word that describes another word would be a pair of noun and adjective. And that's what we are going to study in the Arabic language. How do I, as a student of Arabic, will realize that these two words are in the relationship of Mawsuf Sifa? Because we know that two words could be mudaf mudaf ilayh, two words could be harf of jar and victim, two words could be harf of nas and victim. So they could be in any form of relationship. So what we are studying in this course is the technique, the skill to figure out these two words, are they into any relationship? Yes. Okay, what is the type of relationship? So we have certain checks and balances to check, and if those match a particular set of rules, then we say, okay, this is idafa, oh, this is harf, this is jar majroor. So how do I know this is Mawsuf Sifa? Well, for that it is very easy relative to what we have studied so far. Even though we are studying Mawsuf Sifa, at the core of it, at the base of it, these are nothing but isms. Mawsuf is an ism, Sifa is an ism. Okay, and we know that we have been programmed in the last almost 2 weeks that the moment we hear ism, the first thought that should cross our mind as a student of language, as a student of Arabic is, okay, what is its SNGT? What is the status? what's the number, what's the gender, what's the type. I should be able to tell all these 4 properties of that ism without knowing the meaning. I don't need the meaning. Meaning defeats the development of grammatical skills. Okay, it defeats, it overrides. No, I don't want. Even if I know the meaning, I will pretend I don't know the meaning. Let me analyze what is the status, rafa, nasb or jar. What's the number, single, dual, plural. What's the gender, masculine, feminine. What's the type, common, proper. If you are good at doing SNGT, then inshallah this is going to be a walk in the park, as they say, or a piece of a cake for you to decide Mawsuf Sifa, because all you need to do is find out what is the SNGT for the first word and what is the SNGT for the second word. Okay, then what do I do after that? Well, very easy, just try to match it. Just try to match the status with the status, number with the number, gender with the gender, and type with the type. If they are one-on-one match, bingo, you got Mawsuf Sifa. Those 2 words most probably are into the relationship of Mawsuf Sifa. That's how easy it is. So all that efforts that we put in the initial stages of this course are now going to reap us the fruits. So all we need to do is practice that SNGT, and we will be able to tell whether these 2 words are into the relationship of Mawsuf Sifa or not. Okay, fine. Now before we delve into it, as we usually do, we will try to study this topic. Naimuddin sir, could you please mute? We will try to take a look at this Mawsuf Sifa with respect to English noun and adjective. Why do we need to do that? Because that will solidify our understanding. We have been programmed with this world to understand English little bit better than any other language. So if we can compare with English, our mind will quickly catch, okay, that's how it works in Arabic, rather than just studying on the Arabic itself. Okay, so we'll see there are some, even though these are similar topics in these 2 giant languages, noun, adjective and Mawsuf Sifa, but they have much of a large difference in their construction, in their design, in the way they are implemented. There are way more differences in the design of Mawsuf Sifa as compared to noun and adjective. Right at the very basic level itself, they fall apart. Even though the concept is at the very basic level itself. What is the most basic level of the language? The parts of speech. That's the most basic level. There itself, these 2 fall apart. They are not matching. In English, noun and adjective, are they part of the same part of speech or different parts of speech? Yes? Different parts of speech. Noun, adjective, pronoun, adverb, conjunction, interjection, these are different parts of speech. That's what they make the speech, 8 different parts of speech. So noun and adjective are not same part of speech. Well, in Arabic, they are same part of speech. We just said that. They both are isms. There itself. They both are isms, which means they are same part of speech. So the concept is same, but the design is completely different. They are not same part of speech. Another difference. In English, the adjective does not change, even if the gender changes. Even if the gender changes, the adjective remains the same. If I say, let's say, pious girl. If I say pious girl. Now I want to use the same adjective for boy. Do I need to change the pious to something female? No, there is no female for pious. Pious is pious. So even if I want to say for a boy, I will say pious boy. Same, I will use the same adjective. Good boy, good girl, good man, good woman. The good remains good. It doesn't become goody for a female. It remains good. Well, guess what? Arabic says no. We don't accept that. When you are describing a female, you better use a female adjective. And if you are describing a male, you better use a male adjective. That's what Arabic says. It's the opposite of what English does. In Arabic, our adjectives are gender specific. So you have to keep in mind, whenever you are constructing a mawsuf sifa, make sure your sifa's adjective, your sifa's gender matches the mawsuf's gender. Otherwise, they will not be mawsuf sifa. That's very important. That's the second difference. Third difference. In English, it does not matter whether it's a single entity or a dual entity or a plural entity. The adjective remains same. Good boy, good boys. Good remains good. Genius boy, genius boys. Genius girls. The adjective does not change in gender. It also does not change in number. Genius remains genius. Good remains good. Good does not become goods. If it becomes goods, then it's a different meaning. It becomes a merchandise, right? So in English, it is independent of number. What does Arabic say? No. If you want to make this word as a sifa, you better match the number. If you are describing a single entity, keep your sifa in singular. If your entity, original entity you are describing is plural, make your sifa plural. Why? Well, we have to match the SNGT. So you can't keep it different. This is again different than the English language. So our Arabic sifas are dependent upon the gender and the number, which is not the case in English. And also English and Arabic, these are different parts of speech. One more difference between these two concepts, and that is major one. What is that? In English, it is always the adjective comes first and then comes the noun. Red rose. Red is the adjective, rose is the noun. Tall building. Tall is the adjective. So every time you say something, smart boy, smart is the adjective. Adjective comes first, then comes the thing that is being described. Again, Arabic says no. First you tell the thing, what is that thing, then describe it. First you tell me what is that thing, okay, then describe it. So which means in Arabic, the noun will comes first and then comes the adjective. So literally speaking, if you want to say tall man, in Arabic it will be written as man tall. Man tall. But how will you translate it? Well, when we are translating in English, we will say tall man. We will not say man tall. Why? Because what's the basic principle? The basic principle is, in whichever language you are translating, it should make sense in that language. So you translate it as tall man. Even though the Arab people understand man tall correctly, they understand what it means. It means a man who is tall, tall man. But when translating in English, we will say tall man. But while writing, you have to write the noun first, then the adjective. Right? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The word Allah came first. And then we describe it. Right? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. The noun comes first. Then comes the adjective. Okay? So those are some major differences in the design of noun and adjective and mawsuf and sifa in Arabic. Is that clear to everyone? Any doubt? Anything not clear? I have tried to keep it as simple as possible, but at the same time as comprehensive as possible, covering all the aspects of mawsuf sifa as far as your understanding goes. Any questions? Okay, fine. So this is how, if you see on the screen, even though it's written as tall man, in Arabic you will write rajulun tawilun. Rajul means man, tawil means tall. Okay, tawil also means long in a spoken Arabic. So again, long, tall, great, big, these are synonyms kind of a thing. So rajulun tawilun would be tall man. Keep that in mind. Okay, although yeah, so you see that it's written man tall, but we are translating it as tall man. Okay, fine. Example of mawsuf sifa. Okay, so let's take one general example and pretend as if we don't know the meaning and then try to work out from the student's point of view, are these two words mawsoof sifa or not? Okay, so let's take these two words, Muslimun, Zakiyun. And I thought that, let me check, is it idafa? No, it cannot be idafa, the word is heavy. Okay, can it be jar majroor? No, it cannot be, because the Muslimun word is not jar. Can it be harf of nasb and the victim? Harfun nasiba wa ismuha? No, it is not, because this is not harf of nasb. Oh, now let me check the fourth relation. Can it be mawsoof sifa? I don't know, but we can try to figure out. So what's the first word? First word is Muslimun. Okay, let me do the SNGT then. Muslimun, that's a Dhamma Tanween, so it is Rafa. Okay, Dhamma Tanween, which means singular. Okay, because I know the meaning, so it cannot be broken plural, because one of the possibilities, it could be broken plural, right? Because broken plurals also have ending sound, but this one is not. We know the meaning, Muslim means a Muslim, so it's not a broken plural. If it is not broken plural, ending sound, then it has to be singular. Okay, so it is singular. Well, what is the gender? Well, I don't know. I don't see Tamar Buta, Alif Maksura, Alif Mamduda. It's not a body part in pair. It's not the word from the story. It's not a real feminine. No. So, okay, I'll go with the masculine then. I'll go with masculine. Fine. Okay. What is the type? Well, I see it as a common, because I don't see any of the 7 signs. No al, no proper name, no pronoun, no pointer, no ism mausula, no ya, no after of, before of. Okay, so go ahead, common. That's it. That is the SNGT for the word Muslimun. Rafa, singular, masculine, common. Okay, 50% job done. Let's check the word Zakiyun. Okay, Zakiyun, again, the Matanween, so it has to be Rafa. Okay. Zakiyun, yes, by the meaning I know it is not a broken plural, so it has to be singular. Okay, go ahead. Then what's the gender? Well, I don't see any of those female signs. I'll go with the masculine. I don't know what the word means, but definitely it is masculine, because no female signs. Okay, what about the type? Well, none of the 7 criterias are matching here, so I'll go with the common. Oh, okay. So Rafa, singular, masculine, common. R, S, M, C on the left. Equation equals R, S, M, C on the right. Oh, okay, 5 equals 5. Perfect match. So whenever the R, S, M, C or the SNGT is equal to SNGT, then that is a mawsoof sifa. Okay, so how do I translate this? Well, if you literally translate, it will be Zaki means intelligent, Muslim means Muslim, so it will be like Muslim intelligent, but that's not an intelligent translation. The intelligent translation is, it should make sense in the language I am translating. So in English, we don't talk like this. If this is a Muslim intelligent, no, we say this is an intelligent Muslim. So if you translate like this, you are really intelligent. So Muslimun Zakiyun would be translated as an intelligent Muslim. Intelligent is your sifa, Muslim is your mawsoof. Intelligent is your adjective, and Muslim is your noun. That's how we decide mawsoof sifa. Questions? No questions?
No, sir.
Okay, good. I hope you are enjoying learning this new skill every morning. Okay, a few.
Yes, sir, they both will be in the heavy state.
Not necessary. See, again, we are making the life complex. Just check status, number, gender, type. The heavy light. Now, when I am checking status, number, gender, type, is the heavy light concept coming in the picture? No, it's not.
No.
So why make the life complex? Just leave it. Heavy light and flexibility, they are inside status. If you go and flip back your notes, थोड़ा सा उस पर धूल हटा देंगे 15 दिन की, तो आपको दिखेगा कि स्टेटस के अंडर में 4 आइटम्स हमने पढ़े थे. फॉर्म्स ऑफ स्टेटस, हाउ टू टेल स्टेटस, वेट ऑफ स्टेटस एंड फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ऑफ स्टेटस, द ism. The weight and the flexibility come inside the status. So we are checking the status itself. That's it. It takes care of the weight and we don't need to worry about it. If it is not there, we don't check. Only check status. Only check number, gender, type. Done. If it is matching, most probably it's a mawsoof sifa. Okay. Since the question is not an invalid question. It's a very good question. Don't get me wrong. What I'm trying to do as someone who is sharing, who knows little bit more than the average student is, I'm trying to program your brain to keep things simple and not make it complex at this stage. But as you go forward, then these are the questions that you should ask and they will be answered. But at this stage, I know there are, see, I think if I mistake not, there are at least 15, 20, 25, 30 people here. Not all of them at the same level. So if I tried incorporating these answers, these things into it, then some of the students will be happy, but most of them will be like, okay, I didn't understand that. So we have to go with the average understanding. So in this average understanding, just keep yourself to status, number, gender and type. Okay, the other things are already taken care of in the Mawsuf Sifa. Fine. Any other questions? Okay, good. Yes, good. Don't ask I have a question, just straight away ask the question. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. How many number of sifas can be added with the Mawsuf?
How many number of sifas can be added with Mawsuf? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think you should have just waited for a little bit of 15 seconds more. You would have got your answer, because that's what was coming in the next slide. And I don't know whether you are able to. There are people mind readers. Are you slide reader? I don't know, but that's the answer on the screen. There could be multiple sifas for a single Mawsuf. Same like a noun can have a multiple adjectives. So just like in any other language, I could say a tall, smart, hardworking, honest. How many adjectives can I add to the man? As many as you want. Doesn't make. Just go on adding. So a single noun can have multiple adjectives. Similarly, one Mawsuf can have as many sifas as you want, if you want to describe in the same sentence. Look at the first verse of the Qur'an itself. Alhamdulillahi, Rabbil, Rabb, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki. Oh, one more sifa. Yawmiddin, Iyaka. You see, so many sifas are there for Allah there itself. 4 or 5 sifas after mentioning Allah. So whatever you want to add, how many sifas you want to add, there's no number on it. But the thing is, you can have multiple sifas for a Mawsuf, and the other way is not possible. Okay, so one sifa cannot have multiple Mawsufs. One Mawsuf can have multiple sifas. That makes sense. Okay. One more thing that you should keep in mind for Mawsuf sifa, which is important, is we had studied broken plurals, right? That broken plural concept keeps on popping up in all the topics. Here also it popped up while studying gender also. Why? Because it was related. Non-human broken plurals must be treated like a she. Human broken plurals may be treated like a she. So everywhere that comes, now here also the broken plural is going to come into picture. Why? Why is it coming into picture? Because we said that in Mawsuf Sifa the SNGT should match. So what happens if you have a word which is broken plural? How are you going to describe it? Because the broken plurals could be treated as she also. So whenever they are treated as she, your gender, your sifa should also be matching that. That's the reason broken plural concept will come here also. You have to keep in mind. If you have a broken plural and it's a non-human broken plural, then it must be treated like a she. Which means it should have a sifa which is singular and feminine. Okay, if it's a human broken plural, its sifa may be matching it, or if its sifa may be singular feminine, because you may treat it like a she. So that concept has to be kept in mind. On top of that, one last thing that you should be aware of is there are certain words, just like there are certain words which are treated as feminine for no reason, like the words in the story, Sabil and Nar and Sama. They had no reason, but we found that the Arabs were treating those words as feminine. So that's why we said these are feminine. Similarly, there are words in Arabic which are treated grammatically as plural, but there is no reason for it to be plural. Meaning wise, they might be singular, but grammatically they are treated as plurals in Arabic language. So you have to remember these words. At this moment, we are only focusing on 3 words. You should keep a watch for these 3 words. Every time you see these 3 words, looking at the word, you might feel like this is a singular. No, but grammatically they are plural. Why? Because the Arab said so. The Arab said these are plurals. Okay, so we will treat like a plural. But the meaning, if you see, most of the time it might be a singular meaning. Okay, what are these words? Here is the first word, qawmun. Qawmun. Qawm means nation or people also, but generally nation. So this word, if you see, it has an ending sound. There is no atun, atin, there is no una, ina. But this word, grammatically it is plural. Meaning wise it might be singular. Oh, this is my nation. Yeah, I didn't say these are my nations. No, this is my nation. So it can be treated as singular. Yeah, but Arabic grammar wise, this word is treated as plural. So if you have this word, make sure you treat it like a plural. Okay, grammatically. Similarly, there is a word nas, people. This is also plural. Grammatically, this is plural. Okay. In English also, they have the term, they call it as collective noun. They call this as, I think, collective noun. So in a way, they are treated plural there also. Okay. So grammatically, these are plural, qawmun, nasun, and the last one is karnun. Karnun. Karnun means generations. Generations. Okay. So these three words keep in mind, just like the words in the story. The only difference is words in the story were treated as female, and these three words are treated as plurals. That's the only difference. Okay. That takes care of the theoretical aspects of the Mawsuf Sifa. Now what remains is just to have a good practice on some of the Quranic words. Any questions before you do the exercise and wrap it up? Okay, no questions? Good. Yes.
So you mentioned sifa can have, there can be more than one sifas for a noun, but a noun can have, Mawsuf can have only one, no.
Okay, let me rephrase your question, see if that is right. I said...
No, my question was in English. So in English, if we say smart girl and boy, so that does not apply in Arabic. We have to say smart girl and smart boy.
Okay, that's a smart question. Smart girl and smart boy. Okay. See, whenever there is a mixture of the gender, Arabic usually uses the masculine thing. As I answered on the group also, somebody asked, I think it was Brother Sarfraz who asked it. So, like Muslimuna, okay, Muslimuna is masculine or feminine? It's masculine. But if there is a gathering of male and female, can I use Muslimuna? Definitely. The male plural can represent both. The male entity can represent both the plural entities. But the female entities are exclusive. So if there is a male and female, I can use the male one and it will take care of, but again, that will be more than one, right? So I will use a masculine plural kind of a thing. So that will take care of it. So the male entities, if it is plural, then they can be considered as a mixture of male and female. But when you use a female, especially the plural entities, they are exclusively female, no male aspect into it. So that's the basic principle you should follow. Okay. Fine? Like Allah uses...
Can you give an example?
Say that again. There were two questions, I think. What was...
So can you give an example?
So, like if in Quran, the word Muslimuna is used many a times. Allah talks to Muslims and He uses Muslimuna. So does that mean that command or that whatever was being said there, it's only for male Muslims? No, it's not. When Allah uses that kind of it, it's for all the Muslims. It's for all the Muslims. But if He uses the word Muslimatun or Muslimatin, no male is involved there. It's only about female. So that concept is there. So every time you have a male, it could be mixture of male or female or only male. But when you have female, it's exclusively female. That's the basic principle you should remember. Yes, Brother Sarfraz, you are asking something?
Yes, if you want to use one sifa for two mawsuf or more than one mawsuf, so how would we use that?
Give me an example. Don't make up sentences in your mind.
Example, like Umar and Khalid are good boys.
This is not Mawsuf Sifa. This is the sentence. Umar and Khalid are good boys. This is not Mawsuf Sifa. You understand? This is the sentence. When we are talking about Mawsuf Sifa, this is a fragment. Fragments are not sentences. Like tall man. If I come and say tall, good boys. Oh, Good boy. Good Ahmed. What good Ahmed? No, tall Ahmed. No. Tall Ahmed. That's not a sentence. That's a fragment. So what you gave the example was a sentence. That's not Mawsuf Sifa. Okay, at least not in Arabic. In English also it's not a Mawsuf Sifa. It's not a noun and adjective. Noun and adjective will be an incomplete meaning, like tall man, big house, okay, noble Qur'an. Noun and adjective. So single word, fragment, and then it goes sentence. Sentence is something which makes complete sense. Like you said, Omar and Khalid are good boys. Yeah, they are good boys. I got the sentence, I got the idea. But if I say good Omar and Khalid, what good Omar and Khalid? No, that's fragment. Okay? Fine. So let's take a look at some of the examples, or let's practice Mawsuf Sifa. Mawsuf Sifa. Okay, here's the first one. Kalam Allahi. Is it Mawsuf Sifa or not? And why?
Sifa should come after ism.
One is nasib and one jar.
Sifa should come after ism.
Also, no.
Mawsuf. So if I reorder, it is okay. Allahi kalami, Allahi kalama. So will it become Mawsuf Sifa?
No, sir, the SMGT does not.
No, sir.
That's it.
One is
Yeah.
nasb and one is jar.
See, when two words are given, we don't check the aspect. Are they out of order? No. Whatever two word is given, I'm going to treat the first word as Mawsuf, second word as Sifa. That's not my job. Okay, only if I'm writing, I'm an author, then I'll make sure that my Mawsuf is first, Sifa is second. But if a word is given to me, I'm going to go, first word is Mawsuf, second word is Sifa, whatever it is. And I'm going to start matching the SNGT. That's the way you should go. So take this word as it is. On the face of it, it is telling me, first word is Nasb, second word is Jar. They cannot be Mawsuf Sifa.
Status does not.
That's it. And you don't have to go always in a serial, like in the Urdu they say Lakir ka Fakir. First status, then number, then no. Just take a look at it. If you see something odd, no Mawsuf Sifa. If I see, oh, that's a masculine and feminine, no Mawsuf Sifa. I don't need to go serially, okay? Because I can see on the face of it, the second word is Jar. So I will immediately check the first word. Is it Jar? No. I don't need to check rest everything. Even if it matches, it's not a Mawsuf Sifa. It's actually it is a idafa. So if it is idafa, less chance that it is going to be also Mawsuf Sifa. So no, Kalam Allahi is not Mawsuf Sifa. Okay, what about this one? Thamanan qalilan. Thamanan qalilan.
Yes, sir.
Mawsuf Sifa? Oh.
Yes, Mawsuf Sifa.
You matched it so quickly. Status, number, gender, type. Oh, you took a guess. Yes. Okay, they're matching. I don't see. Okay, yeah, most probably it's going to be right. Thamanan qalilan is Mawsuf Sifa, right? Thaman means price, Qimat. Qalil means small, small price. Okay, that's Mawsuf Sifa. A price that is small, small price. Okay, what about this one? وَنُفَصِّلُ الْآيَاتِ.
No, sir.
No.
You also give me the...
Status has al.
Okay, yeah, you can go. Anything, lots of things are
Yes,
mismatching. Moreover,
One is proper, one is common.
yes, at this stage you can say that, but actually the reality is Nufassilu is a verb. So anyway, we don't care about it at this stage, but okay, we are checking the student, are they able to do the SNGT or not. So that's okay. At this moment for us there is no verb. So we will treat everything as ism just to begin with. So these are all isms for us. When we go to the third stage, which inshallah will be very shortly, then we cannot do this. We are going to make sure that if it is a fail, treat it as fail, because at that time you will be knowing all the parts of speech. At this stage you are only studied the only two parts of speech, the ism and the harf. So from your point of view, yeah, that is not matching. Okay, fine. Number 4. Tell me, it's a very common. Rasulullahi.
No.
Status does
does not match.
That's it. So give me one reason. When you say no, at least tell me one reason so that I understand. Yes, you have got it correctly. It's not a guess. It is not a mawsuf sifa. It's a mudaf ilay. What about fifth one? Al masjidil harami. Al masjidil harami.
Yes.
Yes, it matches all the four.
Status is jar. Number is singular. Gender is masculine. Type is proper. All of them status match. That's a bingo. Mawsuf sifa. The sacred mosque. Okay. Al masjidil harami. Number 6. A'zamu darajatin.
No, sir, because
Status doesn't match.
Status doesn't match. That's it. Status doesn't match. That's enough for it to get disqualified as a mawsuf sifa. Number 7. Alam tara kayfa ka'asfim ma'qulin.
yes,
Yes.
Yes. Status match.
Status match. Status match singular.
Yes. Yes. So this is mawsuf sifa. Ka'asfim ma'qulin. जैसे कि खाया हुआ भूसा. खाया हुआ भूसा. सिर्फ भूसा नहीं, खाया हुआ भूसा. Eaten straw. Yeah. Yes. Okay. What about 8? Al-kawm al-fasiqina.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Sure. Sure.
Al-Fawd Fasiqina. Yeah, but
Number is not
is
matching.
considered as plural only.
Both are plural.
Sure.
both are proper, both are plural. Yes, yes, because we did the 3 collective nouns, in that it has compound.
See this? So,
That is not plural.
yes. So,
Others
unless
treat it as plural, so we take it as plural. And Fasiqeen is also a plural. So
that concept is important there. If you don't know that concept, you will say that this is not a mawsuf sifa. Why? Fasikina is plural, qawma is singular. No. So for that reason, those 3 words are important. Otherwise, you will never understand this in Qur'an. If it says al-qawm al-fasikina, how is it a mawsuf sifa? Well, because qawm is a plural that is treated as plural, meaning wise singular, but treated as plural. Okay, and in translation, it will be plural. Fasik qawm. Fasik qawm. Fasik qawm. Yeah, a nation that is defiantly disobedient. That's fasik. Okay, number 9th. Ilahan wahidatan. Ilahan wahidatan. Sorry, wahidan. Sorry, ilahan wahidan.
yes, status match.
Status matches.
It is mawsuf sifa.
Number.
Yeah.
One and one is singular.
Yeah. Ilah means God.
It's just.
Ilah is God. Wahid means one. One God. Single God. That's it. Mawsuf sifa. Single God. Okay. Jannatani mudhammatani.
Yes, it is.
Yes, these matches.
Matching.
What's the number? What's the number?
Number is real.
Number is dual.
Both of them are dual. Both of them are dual. Both of them are feminine. Yeah? Both of them are rafa. Both of them are common. Everything matches. Mawsuf sifa. Mawsuf sifa. Okay, as a bonus, here is one more slide. Usually we do one. Inshallah, we'll do today so that your mawsuf sifa is very, very strong. Sihrum mubinun. Sihrum mubinun.
Mubinun. Is it Mubinun?
Mubinun. Oh, there's a yeah, it is mubinun. Sihrun mubinun. Yes, mubinun.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. It is mawsuf sifa. It is mawsuf sifa.
Yes, sir. It
Yeah.
is mawsuf sifa.
Yeah. It is sihrun mubinun, and the answer should be yes. Sihr means magic. Mubin means clear. Clear magic. A magic that is clear. So see, here is the thing. Difference between a sentence and a fragment. Clear magic. That's a fragment. But if I say this is a clear magic, now it's a sentence. Now it's a sentence. So understand the difference between fragment and a sentence. Okay, fragment is incomplete, sentence is complete. Okay, what about the 12th one? Al-fawzul mubinu. Al-fawzu al-mubinu.
It is also sifat.
Yes.
Right?
Mansuf sifat.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Status matches.
Mawsuf sifa. Mawsuf sifa. Mawsuf sifa. Okay, what about this? Naran hamiyatan.
Hamiyatan. Naran hamiyatan.
Yes, it matches.
Matches.
Status is same. Both are
Naran, yeah.
The gender
Nar
is
is word from
feminine.
the story, so it's feminine.
Yes, yes, yes.
Naran is feminine, hamiyatan is
It matches.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, yes. So again, all the things that we have studied in the previous sessions are coming in front of us. So you realize the importance of knowing those things. It's not like, okay, I finished module number 1, now 2, forget about 1. Not like a semester exams. No, Naran. Okay, you have to go back to the feminine thing. Word from the story. Oh, why was it the word from the story? Oh, it was treated as feminine. That's why it is hamiyatan, not hamiyan. Okay. So all the things will haunt you. If you don't revise, if you don't practice it, this is going to haunt you every time. So we need all that knowledge all the time. What's the best thing? The best thing is, if you really want to get out of the vicious circle of learning, reviving, share it. Share it. And whenever I say share it, I don't mean the share as defined by social media. Share means teach it. Then only it will become permanent. Otherwise, whole our life we will be reviving the notes, reviving the module 1, 2, 3, 4. How much will you revive? Okay. So the best thing is, do something about it. So Naran is feminine, that's why Hamiyatan is feminine. Nar means fire, Hamiyatan means not a normal fire, blazing fire. So unimaginable height fire. Naran Hamiyatan. Okay, blazing fire. Okay, fine. Number 14th. As-sirata as-mustaqima.
Al-Mustaqim.
Side matches.
Yes, it matches.
Matches, right?
It is matching, sir.
Yes, so it is Mawsuf Sifa.
Mawsusifa.
Was singular.
Yeah. Sirat means
Path.
path.
Path of way.
And Mustaqim means
Istaqamat wala. Istaqamat wala.
istaqamat matlab kya?
Right. Straight path.
Straight path. Straight path.
It is a straight path.
Yeah. Well, there is a little bit of,
Straight. You may say straight. Mustaqim.
well, there is more to it. Anyway, when we do, inshallah, if time permits, and when we study Surah Fatiha in detail, at that time we will see, but there is more to it. Actually, Sirat word itself includes the straight objective into it. This is straight feature into it. Sirat means straight. It comes from the word surat. Surat means a straight sword. Mustaqim comes from the word kama. Kama means to stand. Standing is not like this straight. This is straight, but kama means like this. So istaqamat is this. Is this, not this. Istaqam aisa hota hai. Kama means he stood. So there is more to it. Anyway, for a simple, to keep it simple, okay, straight path. That's okay. Straight path. 15th one. Rabbil Alamina.
Rabbal Alameen. Yeah. They match.
They match.
Rabbal Alameen, Rabb is also plural.
Rab is also plural. How? Please explain.
Status doesn't match.
It's not sir. Not sir.
Common and
No,
plural.
not match.
Well, the Rab is singular. Rab is singular. Alamina is plural.
Per and common noun is.
Well, common proper तक जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Rab is singular. Alamina is plural. That's it. That's it.
But it's not match.
But doesn't match.
Doesn't match.
That's the
That's why Rabbil Alamina is not translated as Mawsuf Sifa. It's translated as Idafa. Rabb of the Alameen. It's Idafa. Okay. What about this? Ismu Rabbika.
no.
Status doesn't match.
Status doesn't match.
Yeah, actually these are 3 words. Ismu Rabbika. Depends on what you take. Doesn't matter what pair you take. It doesn't match. They are mismatched in this. Ismu Rabbika. Okay. Asatirul awwalina. Asatirul awwalina.
No. No.
Number doesn't match.
Number doesn't match.
Number.
Number doesn't match. Okay, actually number matches because awwalina is a plural and asatiru is also plural. Actually no, asatiru word is a plural. This, you know what's the translation of asatirul awwalin?
The people be amongst the foremost ones.
In is first, but Asati, I don't know.
The people, it's related to the people who will be amongst the first and foremost.
No, asatiru means stories. Stories. This is the English word story. Story. The English word story comes from this. Actually, these both are derived from the Latin word. So, this word is the same as English story. So, asatiru means stories. Awwalin means of the earlier people. Stories of the earlier people. Stories of the earlier people. Yeah, so this is not Mausuf Sifa. Stories. So the English word story is, this is asatiru. What about 18th? Azabun alimun.
Yeah, it is. Status matches.
Proper.
Yes.
Singular, singular.
Yeah, so Mausuf Sifa.
Yes.
Mausuf Sifa. Okay. Azabun alimun, painful punishment. Alim means painful. Dardnak azab bolte hain. Azabun alimun, dardnak azab. Nazirun mubinun.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? Nazir.
All the status matches.
Right. Mubin, as we saw,
Points match.
Mubin means
Open.
clear.
Right.
Nazir means warner. Clear warner. Nazir is warner, Mubin is clear warner. Okay, what about this? Allahi.
No.
Why?
Status doesn't match. Sir.
Because, yeah,
Quran is not.
type does not match. It is proper.
Okay. Everybody.
Pronoun. One is
Yeah.
It is not Islam. Both are not Islam.
Yeah, that because you are from our normal batch, Tazin ma'am. All the students in your batch also made the same mistake. So you know that's why you are telling the answer. But all the students are busy checking the SNGT. You know, if there was a school, okay, here is the thing which matches this. If there was a school and it advertised, hey, we need a female teacher with this qualification, okay, and they received an application, okay, and it said in the gender itself, male. Do you think they will check the qualifications?
Of course.
They will check the qualification. They gave an advertisement, they need a female teacher with this qualification. And when the gender says male, will they check the qualification?
No.
No. Why will they check qualification? Well, the primary requirement is we need a female teacher and then the qualification. But if your gender is saying male, I don't need to check your qualifications. You are not a match. You don't qualify the pre-requirement. Forget about the other thing. We don't care. Same thing here. What you are doing is trying to check S and GT. Well, Allah is not a ism.
is a preposition.
It's a harf. It's a harf of jar. Harf don't have properties. So why are you checking properties? It doesn't even qualify. To qualify as a Mausuf Sifa, the basic requirement is you should be an ism. So don't get carried away with the words. First check, oh, this is not even an ism. Why am I checking SNGT?
It's a googly search.
Yes, it's a Google. It's a googly. In cricket terms, we call it as a googly ball. And you all were clean bowled by that ball. Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir, we got it.
Got it? Okay.
The
That's...
proper and common.
What's that?
All the SNGT for that.
Yes. The moment I give... Even if I give you a Sanskrit word, you will be checking where is the SNGT. What is the SNGT and all. Okay, first, the requirement is, first of all, it should be an Arabic word. Second thing, it should be ism. Then you go on with the SNGT. Anyway. Okay. Any more questions? If not, that is all I had for the Mausuf Sifa. So from today on, you should also be able to figure out Mawsuf Sifas in the Quran. Okay. So that leaves 2 more topics for this phase of studies, which I intend to finish tomorrow. Hopefully we will be able to finish both the topics because they are straightforward, and that will take care of your second phase of studies. Then day after tomorrow, inshallah, it's going to be a big day. You all guys will be ready with the fail study ready. You should be all, inshallah. Okay. If no question, shall we call it a day? Okay. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك الله خيرا كثيرا.
Yeah.
Bye.